It's time to suit up, all you Minties, and talk about one brand new omnibus and 2 reprints coming out in early 2022. So, let's get started. This video is sponsored by Marvel Comics, so thank you so much to David Gabriel and the fine folks at Marvel for sending us advance notifications of these 3 omnis coming out in early 2022. Before I get started, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We put out videos every day, and all that helps with our YouTube algorithm and our channel keep growing. If you don't want to be spoiled, don't look at the comments. Watch the video, and then by all means comment below. Let me know what you think of these particular books. And yeah, share the video. Let others know where you get your breaking news in the world of the Marvel Collected Editions. So, let's go ahead. We have some smashing news in the world of the Marvel Omnis. And we'll start with the one in January. Now, this particular book, or actually this particular character, I've been asked a lot, has Marvel forgotten about this character? Why isn't Marvel showing any love for this character? It seems like, we get one Omni and then they forget about it, then we get a volume 2. But I always like to tell people the same thing. Like, if it's your favorite character, stick around. Your favorite character will get their chance. Sooner or later. But I'm sure a lot of you have probably guessed what this one is in January. But it brings me a lot of pleasure to officially announce, because now we see it in the books and it's going to be in the catalog, and that is coming in January of 2022, The Incredible Hulk by Peter David Omnibus Volume 4. Yes! Oh man, it brings back a lot of memories announcing the very first omnibus. That was one of the earlier announcements I did for Marvel. And it was one of my most wanted in 2018, I think. But let's go ahead and look at the standard edition cover. So the standard edition cover is by Mike Deodato. He was one of the artists on the series at the time. Now let's look at the content of this omnibus. I'll put it down here below where everybody can read along with me and see it together. But we have The Incredible Hulk 436 to 467, the -1 issue, Annual 97, Savage Hulk number 1, Cutting Edge 1, Cable 34, Onslaught Marvel Universe number 1, Incredible Hulk Hercules Unleashed number 1, and then the Heroes Reborn and the Return 1 through 4. Now, this is the series that wraps up Peter David's run on Hulk. He did come back later on and did a couple of other short stories, like Hulk the End or the Tempest Fugit storyline. He wrote some House of M tie-in issues. He's currently he's writing the Maestro miniseries. But this wraps up the Volume 1 run of Hulk that he did. Now, Hulk did continue up. I think issue 474 is the final issue before he got renumbered when John Byrne and Ron Garney took over the book. So I don't know if they'll decide to add those or not, but as of right now, we have this official announcement of The Incredible Hulk by Peter David Omnibus Volume 4. Let's look at the direct market cover. And this is the direct market cover by Adam Kubert. Much like Mike Deodato, he was one of the artists on the run during this time. So, as a matter of fact, he's the one that drew the Onslaught Marvel Universe one-shot. But he did draw issues of Hulk, like when Apocalypse appeared. There's also issues with Angel Medina, does some of the artwork in here. So, I'm sure you're probably asking, like, what the heck am I going to do with Volume 4 if I can't even find a Volume 1? So let's talk about the first reprint. Because coming in February of 2022 is The Incredible Hulk by Peter David Omnibus Volume 1. And again, let's look at the standard edition cover. This is the standard edition cover here by Steve Geiger. And in case you missed any of the content the first time around, or if you're curious what's collected in here, I'll put it down below. But this collects Incredible Hulk issue 328, 331 through 368, Web of Spider-Man 44, Fantastic Four 320, and then material from Marvel Comics Presents 26 through 45. So this is a big deal for a lot of people because they weren't able to get their hands on it. This book came and went quick, so we now finally have an official reprint coming out in February. And direct market cover again will be this one here by Todd McFarlane. But yes, this is officially now announced and will be coming out on February of 2022. So get yours this time around if you weren't able to find it the very first time. Now, we're not done with the big guy yet, so don't go anywhere. Because, much to my surprise, and I'm sure a lot of you all's surprised when you see this, Coming in March, Marvel has decided to reprint this particular omnibus, and that is The Incredible Hulk Volume 1. So March of 2022, The Incredible Hulk Omnibus Volume 1 is coming back into print. Let's look at the standard edition cover. It's the same one as before. It's the one by Alex Ross, but it is coming back into print in March of 2022. Down here, I'll put what it collects in case you missed it the first time around or you're curious what it collects, but this collects Details to Astonish 59 through 101, Incredible Hulk 102 when the title officially changed, and then Hulk 1 through 6. Now, this is a big deal, because this is a book that a lot of you have asked me if they were ever coming back into print, and I said I really don't know. But it's official now. It is coming back into print in March, and if you missed it the first time around, this is your time to get it, and if you have hopes of getting a second volume, well, I think you know by now that Marvel is looking at the sales of these very close, so if this volume sells, then we'll probably get a volume 2 if that's the way to do it. So this introduces us to not just the big green guy, but also his wonderful supporting cast of Betsy Ross, General Thunderbolt Ross, and Rick Jones, the leader, Annihilation. And then you have these epic fights, because of course there's a lot of miscommunication back then with Thor, Silver Surfer, Giant Man, Namor, Hercules. And just to remind you, this is what the direct market cover looks like here. And this one is drawn by Jack Kirby, who of course was the co-creator of The Big Guy. So that's it. Hope a lot of you guys are happy now. In case you didn't see any Hulk lately, that there you go. Not only are you getting a reprint of the classic Silver Age Hulk, but also the Peter David Volume 1 and then Volume 4. Now officially announced. Again, this was the Uncanny Omar. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, share the video, ring that bell for notifications. Thank you again to David Gabriel and the fine folks at Marvel for sending us advance notification of the solicits. And more importantly, everyone, stay healthy, stay safe. Much love.